Hi, this is Bob. Recently had an opportunity to take our local EAA chapter on a field trip to Idaho Falls, where we visited a restoration facility called Pacific Fighters. They restore among P-51 Mustangs, among other things. They can do basically anything. They can do a data plate restoration with the parts that they have available to them. They also do other things. They've done a TBM. They've done, currently right now, they're working on a Hawker Sea Fury. That's an ex-Iranian fighter. That's a beautiful restoration. They've been the caretakers for a 1945, an original P-51D Mustang that was used by NACA, pre-NASA, for airfoil testing and things like that. They created an airfoil in the center section of the wing that they could document supersonic air going over the top of it. They had a primitive smoke generator that would put smoke over the wing, and they had sensors, a pitot tube and things like that on top of the wing. It looks really weird. That they could document this supersonic air going over the wing. When they pushed it over, they could get really high air speeds. It's also, you'll notice that it's got a tall tail. My understanding, it was a outdoor display for some number of years when John and Company got it to restore. You're going to see a T6 Texan that's getting a new engine, and it has an original 3-bladed prop. Well, from what John told me, the 3-bladed prop was the original spec for the T6 Texan, but it was during the war, they wanted to save materials, so they converted them to 2-bladed props, and that's why most everything you see out there is 2-bladed. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you on the other side. Well, this is Bob, getting ready to go for a ride with Jan. We're going to get some fuel here, and then we're going to take off for Idaho Falls, Idaho, where we're been invited to go to a business that restores P-51 Mustangs. We'll get airborne here in a minute, and I'll get some more video after a bit. So we made it to Idaho Falls, to this restoration company, and I'm standing here, and I'll turn the camera around, standing here in front of a Sea Fury, ex-Iranian Sea Fury that's being restored here. Fuselage, horizontal, the wing center section. Let me back up here. They're doing really immaculate work on this. This is a beautiful airplane. There's the outer wing panel for it. They're going to get rid of the Bristol Centaurus and put on a 3350. And then up here in the front of the hangar, here's an original P-51D Mustang that back in the day they didn't have wind tunnels, so they did things to this airplane so they could test out theories and whatnot. It's got a taller tail, and it's got these white, they're a little different design than the rest of the wing, and they were able to record. They push it over, and they could get supersonic air going over that, and they had smoke, a primitive smoke generator that they could see the airflow come over this white section and flow over it. They could record that with a camera and see how fast it was going. And then over here is a lovingly preserved T6 Texan that's just getting a new engine, and there's parts of the Red Baron, an old Reno racer that crashed, and they're hanging on the wall. And this is an awesome shop. And I'll shoot some more video after a minute when we go to another hangar. So when I said that wing was off of the Sea Fury, I was wrong. It's actually off of ME-109. And there's two projects. Oh, I gotta turn it around. There's two projects here. This is Little John's personal ME-109 that he's gonna kind of make into a display, but that wing is a genuine 109 wing that's for a customer that they're restoring. It's not for the Sea Fury. I'll be back. Just a little overview of this wonderful hangar and the stuff they're doing in here. So while we were up there, John Sr. has given us the tour. We've been there a couple hours. And John says, I'm really surprised that nobody saw the little Easter egg that he had left for us. There was a file cabinet downstairs that he'd written on the top. It says, look inside, A26. He's got a 4-drawer file cabinet containing hundreds of original blueprints and drawings from when Douglas built the A26 Invader in the 40s, early 40s. And they were ours to take home and do with as we need to for our restoration efforts on our A26. And thank you so much, John. It was a fun Easter egg, and we've looked through some of it, and it's just incredible. Thank you, sir. So I mentioned in the one video that we were going to go over to a different hangar. Well, that didn't happen. It's more of a storage hangar, and the work goes on in this facility. We had a great time. John and his wife and his son were perfect hosts, answered all kinds of questions, showed us around. Our flight up and back was extraordinary. It was nice and smooth, and the air was cool, and we had a really good time. Unfortunately, when we got home, we heard about the tragedy in Dallas, and it's really a sad deal that things like that happen, and we're really sorry for the families involved in the crash at the Dallas executive terminal or airport. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll try to put up some more videos sooner. I know I've been really neglectful in trying to get videos out there. Hope you all have a good day, and talk to you soon.